Well, just when I thought I was out, they pulled me back in. Yeah. These liberals in this country have lost their mind. I mean, not that they had it all together to begin with, but now they've just absolutely lost it. And let me explain why, guys. I'm going to keep this one short. This is the second video for the day. Normally, I only do one a day, and I've only been doing like 2 or 3 a week. So definitely pumping out more content, but there's a reason for it. So it just came out that the Democrats have been funding GOP candidates in an attempt to expose them. This blows my mind. If you didn't think liberalism was a mental disorder already, this one just takes the cake. So they have been funding the GOP and their platform and their candidates so that they could expose how radical and crazy they were, which isn't working. Trump is now more popular today than he was in 2020. Now, I consider myself somewhat of a moderate libertarian. I'm in the middle. I find myself going more and more right every day because, quite frankly, I can't support insanity. And the left is insane. And they get more and more insane every day. So people like me, we end up further and further on the right. Anyway, so yeah, it just came out. You can go over to Tim Pool. He talks about it more in depth since I'm in the car. All I can do is just talk to you guys really quick, post a video. If I was at home in the studio, it would be different, but the stuff keeps happening too quick. I can't keep up. So I'm just sharing it with you as I find out. Yeah, it's absolutely insane. And you know how well it helps? So the Democrats, they funded GOP candidates. And here's what happened. Here's how this turned out for them. There's now, again, you can look this up online. It's been reported that over 1 million liberal voters, Democrat voters, have now switched to the GOP conservatives. Good job, guys. The left is really probably eating their hat right now. You know, they've tried every issue in the book. And this is all intentional, guys. All this mass boomstick stuff going on. You guys know what I mean. I try not to say too many words because YouTube doesn't like when we talk about the truth. Just how it is. But all these issues like the leak that Roe v. Wade was going to be overturned, all of it, everything you're seeing right now, they're just throwing the entire cart at you, hoping that they'll get you to buy into this nonsense and take their side. Now, did Roe v. Wade potentially hurt the right? Probably not. Most sane women and most sane men are not out here advocating for abortion. It's actually not popular. You know, your buddies on the left, if you have any, which you shouldn't, you should ignore these people. You should start blocking these people, get them out of your life, whether they're family or not. They shouldn't be in your life. But if you listen to them, they'll tell you you're the minority, that you're crazy, that you're the extremist. I mean, you hear it on the news too. You're the radical right-wing extremist. But yeah, they're doing the 2A argument right now. They're putting a bunch of shock all over the news. It's the only thing they can report. They do the same thing every time, same script. And now they're doing the Roe v. Wade thing to try to dissuade you and make it about your feelings and not facts and not what the majority actually believes in this country. Most people didn't want Roe v. Wade to be a thing. Okay? Another thing, I don't have an update on it, but it looks like the Roe v. Wade thing may have been a precedent to now overturn gay marriage. Now, look, here's my stance on this, in case you guys didn't know. If you want to be part of the confused poles and holes community, that's fine. If you're gay, that's cool. If you're a lesbian, no problem. I don't have a problem with you personally. I do have a problem with the LGBTQT plus alphabet soup nonsense that's going on. The political belief system that is that community, I have a big problem with. But this is going to be the next thing. You're going to see them overturn gay marriage because it's not a right. It's not a constitutional right. Now, again, my argument isn't religion. I know some people that are religious that take this side, and that's been the standard attack too, that your religious rights have no reason to interfere with my decisions. Okay, well, infant deletion is not a right, and neither is gay marriage. It's not. Neither of those things are constitutional rights. Do I know if gay marriage is going to be overturned? I don't know. It seems like that might be a harder one to overturn. But then again, I didn't think Roe v. Wade would be overturned. If we're being honest, I didn't think there was a chance that was going to happen. So it might happen, might not. Who knows? But yeah, so these liberals are just, well, they already had very little to begin with, but they are losing their minds. And like I said, you're seeing now that 1 million, at least, reported Democrat voters have now switched sides. And Evil Orange Man is now more popular in the polls than he was in 2020. And he was already pretty popular back then. So, do you know how Trump won? Because the Democrats funded his campaign to try to expose that he was a nut job, and then he won the presidency. You'd think you'd learn from your mistakes. But then again, look at the community we're talking about. They don't seem to learn from anything at all. That's why, again, they're going back out in the streets to burn, loot, and pillage and think that's going to make a difference. Maybe while they're at it, they can throw their tampons on the ground and shit in the streets like they normally do. Because that solves everything. But if you're a mentally ill individual, which you have to be, I say this in all sincerity. If you vote for leftist party candidates, or you believe leftist ideology, at this point, you probably have some severe unresolved mental trauma. Okay? That's my opinion. But there's a lot of statistics you could look up to support that opinion as a fact-based opinion. Anyway, as I said in the other video, things are going to get more violent. Things are going to get scarier out there. Please take care of yourselves. And yeah, this was a super short video, but I had to get this out. This is absolute insanity. I said this the other day. I'll say it again. I think, there's a conspiracy theory like tinfoil hat stuff out there saying that the world did in fact end in 2012 and we're all just living in some alternate reality, some twisted Twilight Zone version of the world. And the more I see stuff like this, I start to believe it. Maybe the world did end and this is just the Twilight Zone that we're all in now. Either way, if I put up another video today, hopefully it'll be in the studio. I may not. But yeah, it's I can't say anymore. Red Pill Rhino signing out.